Hey, this is the first part to a three-part series, which is supposed to be fitter up until I can get the suggested drawings ready. Yeah, I got a lot of really interesting stuff from you guys. Thanks a lot. So anyways, we're gonna go through the history of the drawings that I've made in the recent past, at least. So first part's gonna be covering the pile of just loose drawings that I have laying around. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I think it's dead. It's probably not. We're just gonna go on with this. Alright, so first part will be all these loose drawings and what's in the sketchbook. Second part will be in a binder that I have back there. And the third part will be covering all the stuff on the wall that I showed you during the 50 subscriber special. I'm just going over my history with making these and pretty much my experiences is as someone who draws JoJo and shit in recent years. So first, this is something that one of my friends suggested to me a while back. They wanted to see the Goblin Slayer taking off his helmet to reveal that it's actually Dio. It's still fucking die. Sorry. Oh, shit. It's still alive. Fuck it, it's not going anywhere. We're moving forward. So yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time or effort on this. It was maybe like one night in bed making this. And it still turned out better than I thought. At one point it did rain, so as you can see it's really faded along the line here and kind of damaged. So yeah, a lot of my drawings have that. You can even see that on some of the ones up there and in the pixel art ones. So, yeah. So yeah, I am sorry about that. It's supposed to be the to be continued thing. And yeah. So that's that one. I shouldn't put that on top of the roach. It's still fucking alive. You may not be able to tell, but it's still alive. Sorry. Alright. Listen now. This one. You guys have already seen this. This is the 69 subscriber special. This was sort of at the end of last school year that I did this. Yeah, I was just bored and grabbed a pen and shit. I didn't have my normal drawing stuff because you're not allowed to bring things on the final days. And I think, yeah, on the inside I tried to do this thing of Dio. I do a lot of Dio for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. But, yeah, I do a lot of him. So, yeah, this one, I was about to say that I think this one was just straight to pen, but no, I think I borrowed, like, a pencil from the art teacher. Yeah, I was like, one of his favorite students, just because I never started any shit, I just drew. So, yeah, here is, it might be hard to tell. Okay, this is a really bad drawing. This is supposed to be Dio whenever he's just a head. Yeah. Some of my friends thought this was Speedwagon. Yeah, we're just gonna move on past that. Yeah, fuck that one. This one, I never finished it. It's supposed to be Dio when he's doing that, like, cool, intimidating walk after he just blew up the fucking train. Wait, no, that was in the OVA. He's just being a badass and all. Yeah, I was supposed to ink it. I never got around to it. But yeah, you can see I'm not too proud of some of the proportions in this, but it's still alright. Yeah. This one. This one was at the beginning of this school year. Yeah. This was, okay, I didn't do a very good job of this. I spent a lot of time, I already tried. God, Giorno looks so fucking horrible in this. God, I ruined him. And he's so fucking huge compared to Dio. Holy shit. Yeah, no, this... as much as I tried, this is not a good one. Yeah. This one, I tried doing this before the school year started. This is supposed to be Dio when he's at the top of the staircase intimidating Polnareff. It's kind of like... This was... alright. I never finished it, as you can see by all the white everywhere. But yeah, I feel like I could have done better. This one. This one was like last year, and this was like the first time I went, holy shit, I'm actually good at drawing JoJo. Like, I can actually do this. So yeah, this was a pretty big accomplishment for me, and I'm really proud of it. I never actually put it up on the wall, though, just for certain reasons. But yeah, that one's pretty cool. I might make a newer version of that. The Ahego, or whatever it's called. Alright, this one. This one is from an assortment of, like, different weird sketches I did of Dio. It's hard to tell what's going on. Yeah, this one's a mess of shit. So yeah, he's supposed to be, like, pointing, like, Zawarudo, all that. Yeah, that's that one. I'm not too proud of it. This one is another one of Dio. I know, surprising. This is supposed to be, like, after he stole Joseph's blood and all. It's like super low detail. It's not that good. Just like a mess of lines everywhere. Yeah, I think this one and that one were from, like, I was trying to draw something that I saw in, like someone else doing from a video or something. And yeah, they just... I'm bad at... it may have just been me being bad at drawing or something, but my god, they were not quite cut out for drawing JoJo. Like, they should have stuck with other anime. As you can see, it's a very refined and very specific type of art style. So now, this one. The bites of dust peering out from in the page. This was pretty good. I think I spent like a couple days on this. It may have just been one day. But yeah, it's pretty nice. The coloring's a little weird, because I didn't know if I wanted him to be either pink or gray. So yeah, that's that one. I guess it's like medium effort. I did try somewhat. This one was pretty recent, but I never finished it because I was trying to do like a weird color scheme, and judging by the fact that the world's ass is blue. Hold on. Motherfucker! Son of a... You can't see this, but you just tried to run away again. God, these videos are very low quality. I'm sorry. I am like the absolute opposite of professional. So, yeah, the drawing turned out really nice, especially considering that through parts of this, I didn't have access to reference photos, which is what I normally use for these. God, Dio's face, it looks kind of fucked up. But yeah, this one was alright. I wish I didn't mess up the color scheme, because I would have finished this and put it up on the wall. It's a damn shame. This one I did forever ago. I think it was last year. I think it was supposed to be Jotaro from the Anthology Songs cover. If you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, it had Oh My God, Ja, the what was it? Like something silver. And like the dramatic Stand Proud. It's alright. He's a little off. Like, you can just tell. So yeah, I never finished this one, but yeah. This one, alright, so I have a confession to make. I don't always do JoJo stuff. It's only very occasional, though, that I do other things. So yeah. Yeah, that's that one. It's sort of medium effort. The face is a little weird. You can see I signed it. I know, shocking. I'm not actually Dio. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to disappoint you all. This would have been on my normal account, but I forgot the password for it. So we're stuck with the Dio account for basically ever. Alright. This one. This is supposed to be Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Like, let's get out of here, Scoob! Yeah, it's pretty alright. It's hard to make out the details because it's all like edgy as shit colors. But yeah, this one was alright. This is an alright amount of effort, at least for the time. Yeah, this one I never finished. This is supposed to be Dio and Jonathan. But yeah, this is supposed to be a version of that one up there. Let me zoom. That one. Right there. So yeah. Yeah, I tried. I slowly got better over time. So yeah, I still really tried for this one. Dio turned out really well for this, though. I mean, his face on this one is actually kind of better than his face on the other one. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so here we have another instance of a time where I definitely try. No, yeah, I'm mixing up my words and phrases and shit. Sorry. This is one of those times where I did something that wasn't JoJo for an exception. It was just one of those weird little exceptions. I had just saw, like, the Seven Deadly Sins show, and I thought Escanor was cool as shit, because he's buff. And that's pretty much all that JoJo characters are. Well, that's not all they are, but it's a huge part of what they are. And so I just drew some of him. This took me a while to do. I'd say like about a week for this one, maybe. No, it was a few days. So yeah, this one I'm pretty proud of, but it sort of clashes with the whole JoJo theme, so I never really put it up on display anywhere. And I don't really like to show it to people because then they're like, "Oh, dude, can you draw this character from the show?" Like, I don't do that anymore. I just do JoJo again. Yeah, it all goes back to JoJo. That's like my main squeeze. Alright, so here's another one of Escanor. Yeah, this one was a little difficult because I wasn't using a reference photo. Or, like, not that often. Because, like, I had lost certain things for a certain amount of time. But, yeah. You can see the menacing sound effect, though. Hey, that's still there. That's a JoJo thing, right? Yeah. And it's got the pretty cool pose in the sun. So it was, like, pretty good effort. Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright. This one is when things started to go to hell. Yeah, it's alright. I never finished it. I'm not too proud of it. I can never quite get the other characters from the cover on. So yeah. This is just a blank sheet behind it. Yeah, I tried really hard, but I just couldn't. Just goes to show I'm not that good at making things without reference photos. But I still try very hard. This one. Yeah, I tried drawing Kira and Killer Queen. And I wanted to use like a super colorful and vibrant color scheme for it. And as you can see, like, it looks weird as shit, but I ended up like fucking up while doing Kira, and so I never finished it. Looking back in hindsight, it's a good idea that I never finished, because, God, this is ugly. This is just hideous. It's a shame, because I spent a lot of time and effort on this drawing, too. Especially since this was, like, this isn't the original drawing that I made. The original I never finished, because it got torn up while in my bag, because I didn't have it in, like, a folder or anything. I just had it, like, next to all the books, so it got shredded to shit. So yeah, you'll probably see that later in the pile. I don't quite remember. But yeah, it's a damn shame, that one. Yeah, I should probably get... Oh yeah, this one was from stuff that I found on that showed, like, different details of Jonathan and Dio. So yeah, I just, like, jotted them down on the paper and then tried to make a face, but I never really finished it, because the nose was fucking weird. I tried doing it without a reference photo and all, and even with the reference, it was like, it's weird trying to draw, like, your own stuff. I mean, I think I've gotten better at it, but still, it's just, like, it's really hard. Oh yeah, here's the original. Yeah, I can see you tried just as hard. The hand looks a little weird. But yeah, there's the whole shredded thing that I was talking about. So yeah, it's a damn shame. Oh yeah, here's like the first, or like maybe like the second, no, it was the first drawing I did of Jotaro. I was like using a weird Googled image, and like, it's alright. It's not very JoJo-esque. I'd say if I did another one and actually wanted to and found the right photo, I could do a much better one. But yeah, this one's alright. It could have been better. Yeah, that's like my first foray into JoJo, right there. It's a pretty epic moment in my history as an artist. Or just some weird autistic kid that makes drawings in the corner instead of doing the fucking lesson. So here we have, like, 2 drawings. We got, like, one of Kira from, like, the Dead Man's Questions manga, and then one of Jonathan. Both were, like, traced over from different drawings that I've made of both these characters. Well, the Jonathan one was from a drawing of Dio, but I just like changed some stuff about them. So like, they're not that good. And as you can see, the fucking roach is gone. Shit. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. But yeah, Kira, it's kind of a collage, a mess. I tried doing stuff from the cover, but that's not a very good idea. Yeah, he's alright. Yeah, these are okay, I guess. This is another example of me doing a different thing, and this was just because I was kind of in an artist slump. I was trying to get used to having a new sketchbook to do stuff in with a weird size, so I just looked up a tutorial and just sort of draw based on that for Brody here, and just use it to help me get a feel. And those color lines are just me using it as a thing to compare colors from like different color pencils to see which ones to use. You know, that's something that I do a lot, just because it's hard to figure out which ones are the best to use just from looking at them. Yeah, that's that and so yeah. Now we go into this sketchbook. You see Pimp Vader. This was from the... You guys saw this in the Make Me Draw video. Yeah, I find your lack of hose disturbing. And so yeah, this one's pretty good. I drew it based off of a real image, like it was just like an actual person cosplaying. So yeah, it's pretty cool. You got the Star Wars language right there. yeah, this, yeah, just like a little tidbit of information. If it weren't for Star Wars, I probably wouldn't have become a weeb. That was like my first foray into nerddom as a whole. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like this drawing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This one. This is supposed to be like the cover of Dio from the like Over Heaven novel, like his diary or whatever. I tried using these new, I thought they were like colored gel pens. It turns out they were markers. And so yeah, they sort of bled and it kind of ruined the look. Like a lot. I mean, it looks okay. I managed to somewhat save it, but it could have been much better if I just used regular pens and gel pens and color pencils. Yeah. Yeah, this one. This one is supposed to be of The Mandalorian, because I am also a Star Wars nerd. And, I never finished it. I sort of just moved on to other stuff, because, like, with the weird way that autism and Asperger's work is that eventually you start to not be interested in doing the same thing. So yeah, I ended up abandoning this. It's a shame. It happens a lot. I wish I could stop myself, but it just happens. And that's just a blank page, because indentions and all, they kind of fuck up the drawing. And all, once you draw something on one page, it sort of carries over to the next and makes it harder. So here we have this one. This was also from the Make Me Draw video. This is of Shaggy Man. Like I'm gonna kick Shrek's ass. God, when I hear that recording of that impression, it's gonna sound like shit. I just know it. So, yeah, this is like Shaggy and Shrek getting ready to throw down. It's like a news broadcast. It's a spoof of the "oh, so you're approaching me" thing. And you see the news headline, "Hey, Obama took over Egypt." That's cool. Virgin Islands, 4:20 p.m. This is a pretty cool one. I like this. I kind of fucked up Shaggy's hands though. And Shrek, I could have done better on his face. His face is wonky. Yeah. I think that might be it. Oh yeah. This one was never finished. So yeah, this is supposed to be like Jotaro and Dio playing the Pocky game, but they just have like a fuck ton of Pocky sticks in their mouths, and they're just going at it, just smashing them into each other. Yeah, I never finished this, partially because Dio's face started to look weird, but also because I kind of got bored of it. And I think because like this like quarantine sort of booted us out of school, and I've been really lazy with my drawings, like without being at school. So I haven't really drawn anything in like the entirety of being in quarantine. So yeah, this channel is a really good way to help me get back into the swing of things. So yeah, I might try to redo this at some point. I don't know. Eventually. Yeah, no promises. Yeah, that's the one thing. I'm really sorry. I really want to be like a good YouTuber for all of you guys, but I'm not very good at keeping promises for stuff like this. I will, however, try to get the suggestions out in due time. And I think that's it. So yeah, this video is much longer than it needed to be. But yeah, this is the adventures of me as an artist, part 1 of 3, that I'll be milking to help keep you guys occupied until the suggested drawings are finished. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, if anyone's gonna watch this, because this is like like almost half a freaking hour long. And so, yeah, thank you 5 people who do watch this. Just for watching this video, and I'll see you tomorrow, day after tomorrow. I'm not really sure. I'll see you at some point. Bye.